Hi, I'm the most elevated deep miss that is Vanessa L. Harris, and you are watching Karlton Says Live.
This episode of Karlton Says Live is sponsored by
The Fullness of Christ Christian Center, located at 104 Elizabeth Avenue in North Augusta. Just One More Little Minute, written by Carlton G. Morris.
The Shop, located at 2756 Milledgeville Road.
Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Karlton Says Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Karlton T. Clay.
I'm Tamika.
And I'm Terrence, Around the Universe Williams, getting it in.
Excuse me?
What?
Yeah, what?
That was just long for no reason. For real.
Normally his stuff makes some kind of sense. It kind of goes together. That one,
It
I don't.
didn't. It made just as much sense as Kanye West's performance at Billboard Awards. You tried it.
Yeah, you did try it. You definitely did try it. But thank y'all so much for tuning in and joining us on this happy Friday. We do appreciate it. We do not take it lightly. Let's go ahead and jump in. Speaking of Kanye West, you saw the Billboard Awards last week. You did? What did you think about it? I didn't see it. I was actually working, doing some filming for Britney Productions, but I didn't get to check it out. So what you thought or what you saw? What did Kanye West do? What happened?
Okay, so he was the last performance of the night, and he performed his song all day.
Love it.
How long you been at the mall?
All day.
Sure. Okay. So he came out. You guys know how they usually have like the fire going and what the fireworks and everything and the smoke, but usually it clears so you can see who's on stage. It looked like the stage was on fire, y'all. I'm not even joking. It looked like he was running through a fire-filled building the whole time. I did not see Kanye West's face yet. I'm just gonna trust that was actually him on stage because his sister-in-laws introduced him, Kylie and Kendall, and because it was his voice and his song, I'm just gonna say it was him. But it looked like he was walking through, and I'm not trying to be funny, but HE double hockey sticks.
So what's the point of all that?
Rest in peace performance. I don't know. And then here's the thing, he had two other people on stage with him. I don't even know the guy's name that says it.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was his time to shine, I feel. Like that was his moment.
So you didn't see him either? Oh.
You didn't see anyone.
So it was a perpetuation of basically it was in hell.
That's what it looked like. It looked like the stage was on fire. I'm not joking. If you guys have not seen it yet, I suggest you to go look it up because I'm going to show Karlton.
Okay, I'm going to check it out after this.
It just really looks like the whole stage is on fire. It really does. You can't see. All you see is a shadow of three people on stage. I don't know if the third person was the hype man or if he was robbing Kanye. I just really don't know, and I just really feel like it messed up the spotlight of the young man who's in the song with him because nobody knows who that is. And it could have been his moment to shine.
I think just from what you're saying, just taking away from all this, and this is just I'm going off of what you're saying, what you thought you saw. I think people just need to stop playing with hell. I think a lot of times people really it's in the songs, it's in the videos. I think people really take hell lightly. Yeah, and I'm gonna need you not to because that's a real situation.
And I don't know if maybe that was his vision or maybe he had too much smoke. And fire and lights and it just went haywire. But I felt bad for the people in the crowd because it was a lot of smoke for real. You couldn't see anything. It looked like one of those movies like Armageddon or something when someone's trying to run through the smoke and you can only see their shadow. That was the whole performance. I haven't seen his face yet.
Well, I'm sure to all the Kanye-ians, it was genius. I'm sure they thought it was mind-blowing and it was just a pure act of genius. Because you got them diehard Kanye West fans, he can't do nothing wrong. It's just every time I talk to no shade or not judging or anything, but it's just like you say something, oh, that was the bomb, Kanye's a genius, he just, but that's how I feel about Kendrick, so I guess I can't really.
But I just feel like when you're performing and you're performing for people, they should be able to see you. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just that old school to where I like to see who's on stage. But if I've been anticipating this performance the whole show and you're the closer, I'm gonna need to see you. That's like them telling us, oh, Beyonce is gonna perform at the end and then showed us that video.
That was whack. That was so whack. I was so mad at Beyonce for that. I'm talking like I know her.
But you know what though? Yeah, like that's our auntie. In her defense, she probably ain't telling them to say that. She was like, I don't know why you keep lying to these people. I don't know why you keep be lying to these people?
But guys, I do want to give a big shout out to Taylor Swift. I mean, she took home what was it, eight awards.
Yeah, she went to Houston that thing.
And she really has crossed over. And I got the opportunity to play most of her tracks, and you believe it or not, she's a crossover artist. She can go from country to pop to R&B. I mean, just like that. I mean, that's fantastic.
And her fan base is amazing.
Yeah.
Like seriously, we talk about diehard fans. Like they really stick with her through it all. But my question with Taylor Swift, since we're talking about her, I guess I'm the only one that's seen the awards. Who is this boo that she kept like hugging and kissing every time she won? Like.
You know, I don't know.
But you know what though? If they break up,
it's gonna be a song.
Hey, we
new
have a new album.
Yeah, they
hey.
supposedly had been dating undercover for a while, but now they're just coming to light, as to say, because they went out to dinner one day and they were photo showing that they were holding hands and whatnot. So they officially haven't announced that they're together, but all the kissing and the hugging that we've seen over the past couple of weeks. Yes, I'm speculating they're together.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, she just released a new album. A new single, new video called "Bad Blood." Kendrick Lamar's featured on it. That Jake is hot. Y'all check it out.
I love it. This is what I want to say. Terrence and I was talking about music videos and how they don't really go with the song anymore. One person that's true to videos going with their songs is Taylor Swift. All hers actually play out and make sense and go with the storyline like back in the day.
And this new video though, it's in line with that. And like it's a lot of people in it. Meredith from Grey's Anatomy is in it. It's a lot of different people in this video. This video is like on point.
He's gonna watch Kanye. I'm gonna watch Taylor when we get off.
Speaking of Kanye, you guys know that Kanye West received an honorary doctorate degree not too long ago. But the question that I want to talk about is, how do you guys, for those of us who did graduate from college and did that 4 or 5 years, 6 years sometimes, how do we feel about people getting honorary doctors or honorary degrees? I'm gonna say my piece, and this is no shade or I'm not being an opinion bully or anything about it, but me personally, it took me 4 years to get my degree, and honestly I feel the ways. I feel like I worked hard those 4 years to go to school every day and to study, write papers, and do all this other stuff, and to receive my bachelor's degree. And for someone to just be honored with a degree that I worked so hard for, I just don't think it's fair. Now, I don't know exactly what Kanye or whoever else has ever received an honorary degree have to do to get that. I'm not sure what that entails, but I don't think it's as much as a person spending 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 years working hard to get a degree, because you have people who go back to school sometimes. They have to stop going to school because they have families or their jobs or even financial reasons of why they have to stop going to school. I mean, college is expensive.
Yes.
Especially when you try to get a master's and a doctorate.
And you in here, you're in debt for years.
Yes.
Trying to pay back a college.
Yes.
And I feel you. I'm not trying to, hate on him for getting his honorary doctorate, but I just feel like it's people out here getting degrees. Like you said, it took me longer than 4 years to get a degree. Let's just be real. But, it's hard. And it's work and it's dedication and it's sacrifice, and for you to just get honored with something. And then the part that killed me was when his sister-in-laws introduced him last night. They was like, Dr. Kanye West. Like, bruh, come on, y'all taking this too far. Because I just feel like for the college students that are watching, that are trying to get their bachelor's or master's or doctorate degrees, they're looking like, really?
Yeah,
what you mean?
And I was, like I said, I feel the ways, and I can see why someone who's actually working towards getting a master's or a doctorate, that they would feel the ways, because it's a lot of work and it's a lot of money.
Right, and I'm not mad at you. I just really feel like maybe you shouldn't take it that seriously, because.
And I don't want to take away from Kanye's accomplishments. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Kanye West fan, but he is a great entrepreneur. He does have a fashion sense. People like it. I mean, but he's making money off of it, and it's helping him build his brand. So he has an awesome brand. I do like some of his songs. Now, I'm not going to take that away. I like the old Kanye better than the new Kanye. But even with the new Kanye, I do like a lot of songs. Like, I like All Day. I like that song. But just the whole honorary doctorate, and again, not just singling him out, but even others who have received Puff Daddy, other people who have received honorary doctorates, I'm just like, that's like, I don't understand. I mean, but again, I don't know what you had to do to get the honorary doctorate degree, so it is what it is.
My question is, to be able to address a college, do you have to be honorary? Like, do you have to have some type of degree or doctorate or something to be able to speak to a crowd at their commencement? Because you know they did that for Diddy, so that he could speak to the kids for their commencement when they graduated.
Okay.
So is that like a requirement? Like, you know, we really want you here. You're really popular. You're going to bring a lot of people in. You're going to have a great speech. But now we have to honor you with this doctorate for you to be able to do it. Is that how it works?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. I have no idea. If that's how it works, then they need to change it, because I don't think that should be. If you want somebody to speak, let them come speak. I mean, again, I'm not saying Kanye doesn't have any value or he can't teach anybody anything, because he definitely can. And even and same thing with Diddy or whoever else receives an honorary degree. I'm not saying they don't have any value, but just that whole, to me, this receiving an honorary degree just kind of bothers me.
It irks me. It's like being an honorary doctor. Like, but what? So can you write me a prescription or not? Like, I'm just really confused at this. It's confusing.
Yeah, it is. It's very confusing.
And it's frustrating, especially for people that have to work and go to school and strive and sit in class and long hours and late nights, early mornings. It's just, we're just saying we're frustrated.
And also don't get it twisted, the loans, and you still have to pay those back 20, 30, 40 years later. But you have these people who are rich and ain't got to worry about no loans. You know what I'm saying?
Sally Mae wait for you at the door.
Oh, Sally Mae waiting for you as soon as you get that diploma or that degree.
It was in the mailbox the week after I came back from celebrating that I graduated.
They not playing.
I was like, yeah, okay, thanks.
It gets
slapped in the face.
Once you cross that stage, it gets real in these streets. That's what I be telling my siblings. I know at that age when I was younger, I was like, I can't wait to graduate from high school. Even when I was in college, I was like, I can't wait to graduate from college. But you can wait, because it gets real in these streets.
Yeah, if I could just go back, I would have slow and steady would have won that race, because...
Yeah, I would have turtled that jank.
What? What? I'm like, why you still 32 in college? Because I want to make sure I know it all. Like,
I want to make sure I got my money right. I
want to perfect this degree.
Right. Okay. Put it in perfection, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus would be a degree and a loan payment.
Jesus would be an honorary doctor.
Oh man. Okay, so moving on. For those of you who do not know, of course, Essence, they have like a women's empowerment thing they do every year. Well, guess who's on the list to speak? It's Corinne Steffens. Now, for people who do not know who Corinne Steffens is, she is really infamous for doing things to please men.
And rappers.
I'm trying to keep it so G-rated right now because we're on CW Augusta.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
She's very super at what she does.
Yes.
And so you guys can just look up her name and you'll understand where we're coming from. But she's very famous for that because she knows a lot of rappers. And
she had a book that came out that really revealed all the relationships that she was a part of. People that you would think, you were like, really? Yeah.
Like Jay-Z.
And Ja Rule.
And Bobby Brown.
And Diddy.
And every other rapper you want to think of, like Nelly.
Yeah.
And Bow Wow.
She exposed a lot of people in that book.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you don't know who she is, definitely just put it in Google and you'll be like, oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, she's going to be speaking at a women's empowerment, at the Essence Women's Empowerment event. Of course, she's an author. Like I said, she has that book that we're talking about, but she has other books as well. But I guess the question is, what is she empowering? And should she be allowed to speak? Now, let me say this. I don't know Corinne Steffens personally, and I don't know what she's doing now with her life. So I don't want to be like, okay, if you have a past, you can't do great things in the future.
She's a real estate agent.
Okay.
That's an honorable profession.
Yeah, I don't want people to feel like, okay, if you have, again, I don't want people to feel like if you have a past, if you done stuff back, because we all have a past. Yes. We all have things we have done. We have things that we're currently still doing that people don't know about.
Yes.
I feel like people can still be great.
Yeah.
And I think we should allow people to still be great.
Right.
But there are people who are asking, well, what exactly are you empowering with? What you're talking about. I don't know, but
here's my thing. Like, I really do believe that a saint is still a sinner no matter who you are. And I feel like no one should throw rocks. And I I do think that she has a testimony. I think that she has a story that needs to be told. But I think at a women's empowerment thing, that's just not the right platform. I'm sorry. I just really feel like maybe she should be doing a little more outreach before she gets to that big old platform that makes sense. Like maybe she should be saying, hey y'all, I did this. Y'all shouldn't be doing this. Don't do this. But instead, she cashed in on it and was like, I don't regret none of that.
She did say that in the interview.
And now you're saying, well, I need to empower women. Are you empowering my young daughters and my young ladies and my son to search for a woman like you? Like, what are you empowering?
I guess you're trying to figure out what
get out.
You're trying to figure out what the message that she's speaking
I just feel like this is not the right platform.
Okay. What if it's something positive though? What if it's like just?
It's okay. It's not the right platform.
So you don't want to listen to Corinne?
I would, but not at that platform. I'm not gonna go to a women's empowerment with my daughter and dress up and have like this big old tea white hat event, and she's there telling us how we need to be strong women, and you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what I think of. Maybe it's different, but that's what I think of.
I got you. Well, we want to hear what you have to say. Definitely go to our Facebook page, Karlton Says, and we would love to hear what you think. All right, guys, we're going to go throw to a break. We have a video for you to enjoy. We have some other segments here on Karlton Says Live. Keep it here, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the shop, a one-stop shop where you can get your hair cut, your hair done, your car detailed, some food, a tattoo, and a family atmosphere all in one place. Open 7 days a week. 2756 Milledgeville Road, Augusta, Georgia, across from JD Byrider. Come on down to the shop.
Hey guys, Karlton T. Clay here in sunny California. That's right, we're still here for the LA Web Fest, Karlton Says Live. And I'm excited because I have someone very special here that I'm talking to. I met her at my very first Web Fest. It was in 2013 I met her. And I was really enamored by her show and just how it was just bigger than life. And I'm talking about Justice Woman. I'm gonna jack up your last name, so I want you to say it because I was trying to avoid it. I was like, so it's Vanessa. Tell what your last name is.
Sure. Vanessa Verduga.
Okay, Verduga. All right, I'm gonna jack it up again, but it's cool. But thank you so much, Vanessa, for joining me today.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem. So let's talk about. She has a show. Again, her web show is called Justice Woman. So Vanessa, tell people who don't know, how did you come up with Justice Woman? What is it about? Just kind of explain that to us.
Well, Justice Woman is a comedy drama web series about an assistant district attorney by day who becomes a mass vigilante at night, and with the help of her sidekick friend, who is also her colleague, and he becomes a drag queen at night, they both go out and investigate cases of corruption within the legal system.
Okay.
Because there's our legal system and our justice system needs some repairs, and so it just highlights those things, but it does it all in a campy formal way with the humor and everything. So it kind of pays homage to the old Batman and Robin TV series.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Now you also have a comic book.
Yes.
So you have like a lot of. It's like a Justice Woman thing. Had its own costume. You going to Comic-Con. Like this kind of what's the bigness of Justice Woman? Like what all have you done? How has this show opened up doors for you?
Well, the show has opened up doors in the sense that now, like you said, I get to travel Comic-Cons throughout. So I go to San Diego, I go to New York, I do the Boston, the Baltimore. I've done several of them. And just this past year, we went to New York Comic-Con, and I was able to speak on a panel.
Oh, cool.
And it was like, literally, I was speaking on the panel of women of color in comics. And it was such a much in demand and needed panel, because we had lines that went out, and there were some people who probably didn't get to come in. There was like over 700 people jam-packed in there. So that just shows you how there's a need to hear diverse voices in the industry. Not just in the web series industry, but also in the industry, in the comic book industry.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Now, Justice Woman, how many seasons do we have?
I'm on the third season right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the third season right now, and we're going to be releasing episode 5.
Okay.
It's going to be 6 episodes for this season. So episode 5 is coming out soon. The other things that right now, just because of the LA Web Fest and all these things, I just wanted to time things properly, so not over jam anything.
Gotcha. And so how many seasons are you planning on doing with Justice Woman?
5.
Okay.
5 seasons.
Okay.
So, but right now we're trying to get through season 3.
Okay.
And then the goal would be to release season 4 sometime next year, the fall. and then season 5 the following year.
Okay. And so after Justice Woman, what's next? Do you have anything planned?
Yes, actually, I wrote a play that I'm also adapting into a feature film called The Implications of Cohabitation.
Okay.
I was just in New York meeting with the theater producers because I want to put it up on off-Broadway.
Okay.
Broadway, we're talking about big money there, which I'm hoping it does get there.
Right.
But, you know, so I love creating and I love putting my stuff out there and just, you know, checking out different scenarios. Like, you know, I love theater, that's my background, and then, you know, I want to do film also.
Okay. Cool. That's awesome. That's also, if people want to check out Justice Woman, how can they do so?
Sure, they can go to justicewoman.com, or you can go to our own channel on YouTube, which is youtube.com/Justice Woman Series.
Justice Woman Series. I just learned the difference between forward slash and backslash. I've been saying it wrong, guys. And I just kind of learned that today because I was asking her to do something for me, and she was like, "No, you're saying it wrong." I was like, "Oh, okay." So,
yeah, because you've been so gracious tonight. What you've been doing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I am so honored to be a part of like Karma season 3 that's coming out in the fall, and so and one of the things is that we did like a little promo clip,
right?
And he's like, just say youtube.com/ Karma the web series, and I was like, oh no, it's forward slash.
Right, so I've been telling y'all wrong this whole time. That's been everything. But you learn something new every day, and that's what I love about LA Web Fest. You meet great people. You know, we've been friends for like 3 years now,
Yeah.
so it's just been awesome. So it's definitely a privilege. I definitely encourage you guys next year, go ahead and get ready to buy your tickets. Go ahead and get ready for 2016 because it's going to be even bigger. So it's always bigger every year. So definitely. Well, Vanessa, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And you guys, make sure you tune in to Justice Woman. Y'all support independent artists. Definitely, we need your support. So definitely check it out. Justice Woman on YouTube, on the website, justicewoman.com. And we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Now, fashion is definitely a big thing that we talk about here on Karlton Says Live. You know, sometimes from week to week, I try to update my fashion a little bit, trying to step my fashion game up, as my female friends say I need to do. But yeah, we're definitely here because there's a big thing happening in Augusta in May. And that is Augusta Fashion Week. And we have here the founder and organizer of Augusta Fashion Week, Zacchaeus Miles. How you doing today, man?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Thank you for joining me today on Karlton Says Live. Now, we have some questions here that we want to talk about. Now, first, what was the inspiration behind Augusta Fashion Week? Why did you feel like Augusta needed a fashion week? Because, you know, we know about New York Fashion Week,
right.
But why Augusta?
Well, why not Augusta? So, you know, like you go to places like New York, Miami, Charleston, Columbia. Even Columbia has a fashion week. So we have one of the second largest city in Georgia.
That's true.
A lot of fashion inspired students here, personal designers themselves, makeup artists, hairstylists. So they're all traveling outside of the area. So why not bring something to your home and actually have a platform for those who are here to be able to actually showcase your stuff here in the city and, you know, go from there.
Okay. Now, came to a fashion show last year. I was in it. But for people who've never been to fashion shows, what can they expect from Augusta Fashion Week? What do you have in store for us?
Well, a lot.
Okay.
It starts with the opening ceremony, where this will be like private, VIP guests only. And then that Friday night we have a benefit concert.
Okay.
So this benefit concert, we're going to actually give awards out to a lot of the fashion veterans from Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
From Aiken. A lot of people don't know, like, there are some special guests I can't release right now that's coming that are like really high in the fashion industry and also movie industry.
Oh, cool.
That we're going to actually be honoring that night. As well as giving that Saturday morning to be a beauty showcase for hair and makeup artists. That Saturday at noonday is going to be a boutique bonanza. So this is where you can actually come in. Local boutiques and boutiques from Columbia, Atlanta are going to set up their vendor spaces so that you can shop at cheap prices, and then at night the designer showcase. So
that's awesome. That's a lot. That is a lot going on. That's exciting though. So if you can tell us, who are some of the featured fashion designers that are going to be a part of it?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a designer. His name is Justin. He's from Charleston. He actually showcased in Charleston Fashion Week. It's his second year.
Okay.
So he's coming this year to showcase a full collection. We have Charity Williamson, her first time. She's from Augusta. We have Jasmine Summers, Dana Thompson, Ashley Presley. It's like 9 designers. We also have 2 special guest designers, one from Charlotte, the other from Atlanta. Can't release their names now as well.
Okay.
A lot of that stuff will be released in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So you got to stay tuned.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, I want to ask you, the kids, personally, like, who are some, because you're into fashion, and if who are some of your biggest inspiration when it comes to the fashion world?
I only really have one.
Really?
One of my biggest is Chanel.
Okay.
Chanel is my biggest inspiration because of the story behind it.
Okay.
A lot of people look at what Chanel is producing now. They love the clothes, they love the bags, they love the shoes, but they don't know the story. Growing up, the founder of Chanel, she was looked down on. Nobody actually liked her stuff. They didn't understand her. The women talked about her. They said she looked like a man. You know, her dress was like a man. She didn't fit into that category. She was also an orphan. Like, you know, she was, her mom and dad left her. You know, pretty much left her there in an orphanage and everything. And that was a brand that exists today that no one will ever forget. So, and then the cleanliness of it, like, it's very clean and chic. Doesn't have anything like too much. You can wear it to work, you can wear it out. So it really has a good foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome. Now, for people who want to know information or get tickets to Augusta Fashion Week, how can they do so? Can, like, let us know. Go ahead and let everybody know. Highlight it, because we need to know when, where, how much, all that stuff. So go ahead.
So it's $1 million. Augusta Fashion Week is very simple. You just go to www.augustafashionweek.com.
Okay.
It's going to have a link that says buy tickets. It's going to take you to the ticket site, and then you'll purchase your tickets, and then you'll show your information that day at the show.
So all you gotta do is go to AugustaFashionWeek.com and everything's there.
Everything's there. Registration, tickets, event information. One of the biggest, if I may add, one of the biggest sponsors we're giving back to is St. Stephen's Ministry.
That's awesome.
And it's a foundation down in downtown Augusta that not many know about that actually helps people who have HIV and AIDS to be able to house them, get on their feet when they lose a job, etc. So that's one of the biggest foundations. We have several other foundations up under it, but you'll see all the information on the Fashion Week website. Okay,
awesome. So y'all go to AugustaFashionWeek.com for all the information. Y'all definitely, we need to support our own. This is something huge. This is the first ever in Augusta, so this is definitely something you guys want to come out to. We're going to be there. Karlton Says Live will definitely be in the building for Augusta Fashion Week. So kids, thank you so much for joining us today. Of course. Got to support our own. That's the big thing here at Karlton Says Live. All right, we'll be back after this.
Welcome to The Shop, a one-stop shop where you can get your hair cut, your hair done, your car detailed, some food, a tattoo, and a family atmosphere all in one place. Open 7 days a week. 2756 Milledgeville Road, Augusta, Georgia, across from J.D. Byrider. Come on down to The Shop.
Alright guys, that is going to wrap things up on today's Karlton Says Live. I had a good time, a little relaxing, you know.
Yes.
Just kind of, y'all got to see some
back.
just laid back. Got to see some things, you know. Definitely check out Augusta Fashion Week happening this weekend. Y'all definitely want to be in the building for that. And thank you, my friend Vanessa, for talking with me in LA. Definitely was a great time. And we'll see you guys next week right here on CW Augusta at 1:30 p.m. Karlton Says Live.
This episode of Karlton Says Live is sponsored by
The Fullness of Christ Christian Center, located at 104 Elizabeth Avenue in North Augusta. Just one more little minute, written by Karlton G. Morris.
The Shop, located at 2756 Milledgeville Road.